Oh, I am suddenly back. I say suddenly back because I didn't expect to be back so soon, but I am back. So, you know what I need to do? I need to find some fun mods for us to look at that we've not looked at. So I'm just, you know how I find these? I just randomly look through things and look for something. I'm usually looking for newer stuff. Sometimes I do look through the featured stuff and try to see what we want to do there. This Bruma, I have done this before, though I don't think did I actually stream and show this? I don't remember actually, doing one of our little spotlights on it. Let's see here. So it's pretty big, though. You have to have, you got to have about 2 gig free to do this. That's not much of an exaggeration. Let's see, because there's over a gig. Yeah, you got to have almost 2 gig free. I have 1.74. I could probably get that much free if I really tried. What would I have to do? These are the things I ask myself. So, well, I hate to give that up. That could go away at any time, and I would really miss it. I can't give up my winches anymore because that's gone. I don't have a lot of big mods. Yeah, well, there is Botox. Yeah, I could do that, I suppose. Blah. I suppose I could let Botox go. It's really big. It would just be temporarily. I would bring it back. But then what if something weird happens and it goes away while I'm, that's why I'm very cautious about what I get rid of now, because I never know when they'll take something down. Anyway, so I am just kind of looking to see, why is that saying, oh, that was the last one we did. And let's just remove this. There we go. Woo, an extra almost 6 megabytes. Woo. Anyway, it says Skyland Mountains is in my thing. Really? I don't have it downloaded. I don't think I have any of the Skylands downloaded. No, I don't. Look at that. Skyland is really nice, and I know other people have their preferences. I was watching, is it Gone Turbo? I think I checked out Gone Turbo, something from a while back, and he really likes the graphics pack, which the graphics pack is cool. That's good. His focus is different than mine. I think I prefer weapons and armor mods and girly mods more than I like the landscape stuff. But I do like the landscape stuff, and if I was going to do that, I guess I would really change a lot in my game. But my one problem, though, that some people like to deal with, like really a lot of weather and weather and lighting mods, is that most of them have a lot of God rays and lens flare, and I have like chronic headaches that really sets off. I don't like lens flare or God rays, and this is my favorite weather mod because there's no lens flare and God rays is deliberately disabled, and I'm like, woohoo, yay, thank you very much. And he's never changed it, never done anything to it, Arendelle, and I really appreciate that. This is the one weather mod that I can use, and I don't have to worry about it. I don't try to use other mods anyway, so yeah, to me this is great. Does it change the game significantly a lot? I could probably not have any weather mod, but I think vanilla Skyrim does have the God rays. I don't remember if it has lens flare. Yeah, I still have all the Skyland stuff here, but I removed that from my load order because, well, I like it, but I couldn't keep that and do some of my other, spotlights that we do. So I'm going to keep that term, by the way, unless everybody just hates it. I'm just going to keep doing the spotlight that way. I'm not calling it showcase because I'm not even sure what I do is even valid as a showcase. I just do I just put a light on it, we look at it for a minute, and then we move on to something else. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I'm just trying to look for something. What's this? Stone Guard Mage Armor, male and female. Oh wait, this is CBBE though, so I can't really look at that. I don't use CBBE. Oh, they have better skies though. Oh wait, this is Imperial Agent. I don't know what he's done. Increases the appearance. Okay, I don't know what that does for sure. The Infinity Gauntlet, I've really not messed with this. Is this a whole quest and everything, or is it just the Infinity Gauntlet? It looks like it might be a quest. Let's see. To begin the scavenger hunt, so it is kind of a quest. Go to Winterhold. Okay. You have, okay, they are really stressing. You have to read the journal. You better read the journal. Okay, it's located on a table in the College of Winter. Again, you can't craft the gauntlet if you haven't opened the journal at least once. Okay. Hey, wait, look at that. Is that Doctor Strange? That's pretty cool. Oh, that's some, you're taking an eye. Oh, okay, you're just taking the thing. Okay. Okay, so you're collecting the gems. Okay. Okay, space inside the Temple of Ariel and the Forgotten Vale. Oh my goodness, farmers will spawn to defend the stone. Oh, okay, time after picking up. Doctor Strange will spawn at your location. Oh, that's funny. So, okay, well, this sounds interesting, but I already think, based on some of these things, that it's going to conflict with something I have. I already have something that increases my spawn amount or count. Or did I don't think I... Well, you know what? I may have dropped that, though, so I might be wrong. We might be able to do this. I'll think about it. I just, I wasn't that interested in it, but you never know. It might be fun. I'll think about it. Let's see, what else? Do we have anything else interesting out here? The God of War axe. Just ported it. Iron, go to any forge, go to the iron section, you can smith it. There are 4 versions. Oh, okay. Okay, well, epic crispy graphics. Okay. So did they just... See, I can't really tell. Let's see. Tweak the color settings. So maybe contrast and color. Hard to be sure what's going on there. Oh, this is the axe retextured. Okay, that's cool. I mean, because you might want it to look differently. That's nice. Okay. The great cities. Let's see. Winterhold, Dawnstar, Falkreath, Rorikstead. Well, these are something we could try. This is a port and merge of these. So this is the cities that are not the big capital cities. Okay, so this is a redo of them. Oh, that's something we could look at, I suppose. We looked at the flora overhaul. Did I look at the HD version? I guess not. Oh well, does it really matter? I didn't realize there was an HD version, sorry. I probably missed it. Sometimes when there's multiple versions of something, I lock in on the first version I see. You know what? Let's do this. Let's check this out. We'll put this in the queue. We'll disable it for now, but we'll put that in the queue. That's something we'll look at. I don't know what everybody's always interested in. I mean, of course, I know we like replacer stuff. Haven't seen anything new lately on that. Some of these things we have seen a zillion times. We just did that in the rabbit hole. I've done Old Kingdom before. Again, though, if anybody, needs to see something, I mean, just let me know. I don't know about Doc's Barbershop. I don't know. And I'm loath to, well, anyway. Backpacks. I really don't get into the backpacks. Like here, see this guy? He does not look like the backpack type to me. I mean, that's just me. It's purely subjective. If you want to have your person wear a backpack, that's cool. Let's see, diverse dragons. I've never looked at that because I always use the mighty dragons, and I'm not sure that you can use this and the mighty dragons. And I'm not sure what the difference is. Are they really that much? Are they that much better? I mean, it's 231 megabytes, which kind of falls into my large category when you get over 200 megabytes. True Storms. I've tried a lot of the weather mods. Like I said, it doesn't really work out for me. And it's really just because I'm the oddball. It's not really that there's anything wrong with those mods. I thought those mods were pretty good. One of them, I forget which one it was. It might have been, well, I don't want to say because I can't remember for sure. One of them would produce rain to the point that I could not even see. And then you'd get blizzards, which actually, I mean, it was kind of fun in a way. But I remember one time, I just could not see anything. I couldn't tell where I was going. I stopped, and I decided to just go ahead and wait for like 6 to 8 hours until, try to let the storm blow by. Sure enough, I was standing on the very edge of a cliff. Had I taken one more step, I would have just fallen and died, and it would have been hilarious. But I didn't do that. So I have used, belt fastened quivers before. You have to go through, there's several mods you have to get to do that. But it really didn't, in the end, I decided it really didn't look any better. I just let it go. Travel. What are we talking about? This mod adds new map markers. You can fast travel. These markers will simplify your travels and save you some precious coin. Right. Well, if you have cheat room, you can go in and just have everything populated. It's really not a big deal. I've done that myself. Azadal armor, truly unique, replaced. Created a whole new model. Okay. I mean, it depends on what you like. I think it's a nice design. Uniques. I guess that makes the unique items better, which is cool. Jobs. Oh, I don't need jobs. I have a real job. I work enough as it is. Okay, so here's Privatized Royal Armory. Now, we didn't look at this. We looked at the Heavy Armory. This adds special weapons to the most important characters. Walk around with common... Yeah, I do think it's weird they walk around with common steel weapons, which is ludicrous. Okay, so these weapons you can obtain when you may be able to steal. Okay, well, there's nothing wrong with that. They're just giving people... Oh, added a strong box at Dragon's Reach on a bookshelf that has everything. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Strong box at Dragon's Reach on a bookshelf that has everything. We could check that out then. I don't know if I would use it all the time, but actually, if it gave special people a special weapon, which would kind of make sense, that might be cool. So we'll try it out. I thought their Heavy Armory was pretty good. I would do the realistic waters, but I always have problems with those. They just, even when I get it to work, I end up inevitably finding a water seam somewhere or something. That's just annoying. So let's see, wearable lanterns. I've never understood wearable lanterns. You would just catch your clothing on fire. I don't get it. I'm not saying you can't use that if you enjoy it. It keeps you from carrying a torch. Sometimes I like to carry a torch. I don't know. It's just me. Doesn't matter. Sophia is. It's pretty funny. I have covered her before, or that's probably the wrong way to say that. I have had her in some of my videos before. That still sounded bad, but I'm just going to let that go. That's the best I can do. Divine Cities, I've done that before. It's very nice, but I worry nowadays. You know. Anyway, that's I just won't get into that. Dragon Ball Spell Pack. You know, I just don't want to. I would just say I don't want to deal with anybody or anybody's stuff if they just want to be a problem. So, you know. And some people, sometimes they just get in their heads, and maybe they think they're right and they're doing the right thing, and okay, but I mean, it just, you know, doesn't make sense. I mean, really, all mods that are put out here, these are all basically put out basically in the public domain. I mean, if you buy Skyrim for the Xbox, you can set up an account with Bethesda and you have access to any mods that are put out here. There really shouldn't be any problem with people, you know, using these. It should all be fair use. Now, the Forgotten City, you might remember that. I've done that before. That's a fun one. Is it the best in the world? Maybe not, but it's fun. The Bruma one was actually better, I think, but Bruma is really big. I don't use any of these static mesh improvements because they're just very, as you can see, very intensive. I'm not sure they're worth the effort. I don't use CBBE because I don't know. It's not, the curvy version isn't very curvy. It's just kind of, it's not that it's not nice. It's nice, but it's just not very curvy. So I just don't use it. I didn't get into it. Obsidian Weathers and Seasons. I think I tried that one time. I'm sorry. This has become just kind of a random rambling video. I thought I would look for something for us to cover. Let me go a little faster. I did use that one time too, surreal lighting. It was fun, but it had lens flares and it bothered me. And I used to use some of the Skyrim graphic overhaul, but one of these, this one or the second one of them actually includes a lens flare, which really just, really got to me when I was like, why did you include a lens flare? I don't know if it's this one or not, honestly. Nonetheless, I've never tried Ars Metallica because I didn't see much point in it. It's not very big, though. And it just gives you a little something else to do, I guess. Let's see. We did that castle. I used to use the Lush Overhaul. I kind of got away from some of that in favor of like Botox and the character type of stuff. Now, Adorable Females. It's supposed to help do a lot of different things, and if you want an updated version, like a newer version of something like this, but it's a little bigger, you could use the Definitive Beauty Pack. Let's see. So, am I seeing anything? Yeah, that. Which it isn't that big. It's only 61 megabytes, so really reasonably small. Clockwork. I haven't done Clockwork. I have not. we could check this out. It's pretty big, but we could check it out. I wouldn't play through a lot of it, but we could just, see how we get it started. What can you find? Let's see, it's a moderate DLC-sized adventure with about 6 hours of playtime. Main quest line, a couple of side quests, some dungeons. Clockwork Castle. It's funny, they did a Clockwork in ESO as well. So yeah, let's see, what did they say? Questline will kick off with a random event when your character is at least level 5 and is currently traveling in the Skyrim wilderness. Okay, I'm okay with that. It can be random, that's fine. So, I'm not sure. I haven't heard from anybody if this actually works very well or not. And I'm not sure right now if I'm in a position to download it. Let's just see. It'll be a slow download. We'll give that a minute while we look around. I kind of don't need that because I already have that with something else. The Bosmer Armor Pack, I don't think I ever understood. It's really huge. But I don't understand why it's so huge unless they... Well, I mean, but then again, it's probably some unique stuff. Let's see, Bosmer Plain Armor, Reinforced, Elder, Wild Hunt items. It says 5 sets, 29 pieces, 6 weapons. Let's see, okay, a new follower available at the Dead Man's Drink. That's part of the size. Let's see, the champion of the hunt can be found at Shadow Green Cavern, just north of the Fallmore Embassy. So, okay, so they added something into the world too? Huh, okay, that requires glass, can be forged, can be created under Elven. Well, they tell you all the basics that you need to know, which I appreciate that. There is a word limit on Bethesda, I understand that, but if you'll look here, they gave you the basic information you need. They told you where a follower was and where a boss was. I mean, there's a bug with hiring Janessa with this mod. They even warned you of an issue. So, that's pretty good. About 70%. That's pretty good. Point the way. 2 signs have been changed to injected records to share with catering floor. Right, I know. Road signs have been placed at several major intersections that were either lacking signs or didn't have enough signs. Okay. Well, I don't know. I haven't really paid much attention to that. I do have a mod limit, but I have room for it if I want it. We'll try that out and see what we think of the signs. Oh, it's probably trying to see if it can find a place to fit this in. I'll tell you that my space is probably fragmented pretty heavily, and I haven't gone through the trouble of defragging everything, because what you have to do to get your memory straight, especially if you have, well, it's not memory, it's kind of like a virtual drive. Oh, good, it did find room. Is if you're like me, I have a couple of mods that I don't want to lose because I can't get them back. So what you would have to do is you'd have to go in and remove your mods individually and then re-download your mods to get them to, fill in and compact in and use that space as much as possible. Even then, it's probably never going to be perfect. The best way to make it perfect or as close to perfect as possible would be to blow away your reserve space altogether, but I won't do that as long as I have those mods that I want. So we'll look at clockwork later. We'll look at point. Excuse me. We'll look at point the way later. Pardon me. So that'll be fun. We'll look at some of those. The Temple of Time. What is the Temple of Time? This is not too big. It's pretty big. Let's see. Find your way through the Lost Woods. How to enter the Wooden Grove. Look for the mountain pass northwest of Fall Creek. Okay. This is the Temple of Time updated for, okay, contains the Master Sword. Female version of the tunic. Oh, okay. New piece of music deleted. I know that is a first. I don't know what they deleted, but okay. Added. Alright, so... Oh, they added new crafting material? Link's outfit? Okay, I don't know. Kokiri's Valley. Yeah, anybody can let me know if they really want to see that. I don't think that's for me. I've done some of these. Haven't done the Become a Bard, but I'm not sure that I want to. But you can pick up and play any instrument. You know, I always thought they intended to let us play instruments, but it just didn't happen. Is that a different Cloaks of Skyrim? Yeah, this is a different Cloaks. Okay. I've tried Open Cities before. I did have it working too, but it seemed, some of the things I did seemed to cause trouble, but I was doing a lot of crazy things, so. Breeze Home. So this is a Breeze Home overhaul. Did we look at this? Remove the weapon planks. Now there's a weapon rack and shield rack. Why would I want to close and lock the doors? This is weird. The upgrade house system is disabled only by the children's room upgrade. I'm not sure about this. Lock Lydia in her room. That's funny. Well, I guess you could have some fun with it. Oh, okay, so you have to do this with a new clean save. Well, we could still check it out, because I could do that. I could do a new person and check it out. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think we've looked at this. I could redo, like, maybe a Gretel or somebody, and we could just have some fun looking at it. It looks, actually, look at all those favorites. It looks pretty popular, so maybe it's really good. Beasts of Tamriel, I've tried that before, but I was trying too many things. It does work, but some of them looked kind of odd, I have to say. So, let's see. I'm just trying to find some stuff for us to look at.